A small poem written by Lorraine M. Hardy. That is a poet's name. Lorraine M. Hardy. So, the name is written in the textbook. Anyway, I am going to write it. L.M. Hardy. H-A-L-L-I. Right? A house, a home. So first of all, I am going to ask you one or two questions. So related to the difference between a house and a home. So where are you staying? What is your answer? Where are you staying? Where are you staying? Where is your house? So you will say that. Where are you staying? You will give me an answer. I am staying in my house. So the same way, a house is there, a home is there. So some people are saying that I am staying in home. But we are not, it is not good for you to say that I am staying in home. But you have to say that I am staying in my house. But the meaning is the same one, a house and a home. So we can find out why. What is the difference between a house and a home? So all of you are here. You are around 40 students. So you have to sit like that, the pairs, 2 in 1 group. So 20 groups are sitting here. 20 groups of students are here. You sit like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in each group, 2 students are sitting. Okay. So you have to find out what is the difference between a house and a home. Both of them are in the same, house and home. But we cannot say that I am staying in my home. No. Usually we have to say that I am staying in my house. Where is your house? We are not asking where is your home. But we say that homework. For example, the teachers are giving you so much work. So they are saying that today's homework is this. And that time we are using home. So we have to find out what is the difference. So you are going to get the answer. So before I want to get the answer from the lesson, I am asking you, can you say anybody, what is the difference between a house and a home? You discuss with your partner and you tell me. I am waiting for 2 minutes. Can I get the difference from you? Anybody? Anyone can say? Anyone here to say? Anybody? For example, I can tell you 2 things. So you find out. There is no place like home. Charity begins at home. Okay. There is no place like home. There is no place like home. There we have to use home. So it is impossible for you to get a place like your home. That one is only for you. Home is only for you. For that person. Okay. There is no place like home. There are so many places in the world, in the nature, everywhere like that. But you may not be able to get your own house. That is your own. That is why we are using home. But charity begins at home. So whatever charity, you are doing a lot of this good work, charity. For example, during this COVID, you are helping a number of people. So that is what, that kind of work is known as charitable work. You are doing something for the good of others without collecting any profit. You are not at all collecting any money. Without collecting any money, you are helping somebody. That is charity. For the poor people or for the needy people, you are doing something. So charity begins at home. So there we are using home. Okay, for example, I am going to write that one. The two sentences, then you have to tell. There is no place like home. Okay, next second one. Charity, C-H-A-R-I-T-Y. Charity begins at home. Third one. I live in my house. I live in my house. Where is my house? Or where is your house? Then we are using house. Here we are using home. Because there is no place like home. Home is the only place. We cannot compare any other place with the home. Because there is only one thing. That is the home where you are living. So charity begins at home. We cannot say charity begins at house. No. The charity begins at home. It is not possible for the people to start this charity in anywhere. Only in the home. So that is why that. But I live in my house. We cannot say that I live in my home. I live in my house. Where are you living? So you will give me the answer. I am living in my house. So where is your house? Somebody is asking where is your home. So I am giving a question to you as a homework for you. So you have to find out. The question is that what is the difference between the home and a house? Tomorrow's homework. What is the difference between a house and home? What is the difference between a house and a home? This is a question. 1. So it is compulsory for you, all of you have to write the answer. What is the difference between a house and a home? So now you are sitting in group, two people. So both of you have to discuss together and you have to write the answer at home and to bring to me tomorrow. Bring to me means you have to send it to me. Yeah, just through this one. What is that? Online. It is compulsory. So is it possible for you to do? All of you are agreeing? So you have to use the dictionary or you have to use the net. Anywhere you will be able to get the support. So with the support you have to write the answer to that and you have to post it today itself. Are you ready, all of you? Sure? Okay. So now you got enough time to discuss with your partner and to collect the points from your friend and your point. Then you mix it together and you have to write that answer today itself at home. This is a homework and post it to me. This is a homework. Today's homework. Okay. What is a house? It is brick and stone and wood that is hard. Some window glass and perhaps a yard. Its eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. Okay. So I am going to ask you one question. What is a house? I am going to ask you, what is a house? What is your answer? What about your house? Because who is constructing the house? Who is constructing the house? You want to construct a house. You are saying that my daddy is constructing or daddy wants to construct a house. Okay, very good. But do you think that your daddy is the one who is constructing that house? No. Daddy cannot do. If daddy is a mason, he can do. Otherwise, daddy's work is quite different. So what daddy is doing? Daddy is paying the money to masons or the person who is good in all this work, that is to construct the house you are calling. Then that person is building that house. So house is made up of so many things. You know that. Have you seen the construction of the houses? How many of you have seen the construction of the houses? How many people have seen? How many students? You tell me. How many students have seen the construction of the houses? Here so many constructions are going on. Whenever you get time, you go there, stand there very near to that construction work and see that how they are constructing the house. What are the things needed for the construction of the house? For the construction of the house, what are the things needed? For a very good modern house you want to build. What are the things you want? What are the things you want? Can you tell me? What are the things you want? What are the things? Can you tell me? What are the things you want to construct the house? Because you want to build a very modern house. You want to build a modern house. So what do you want? What are the things first you want? Anybody? Stones are needed, bricks are needed. You are asking somebody to bring the rubbles for the basement. Rubbles, very important. Concrete one, rubble. Rubble. Then stones. You want stones? Different kinds of stones you want. Then what you want? Bricks. Then what do you want? What do you want? Wood. Correct? Then what do you want? Cement. Metal. Soil. Isn't it? Then so many other what? Concrete. You want to do the concrete. Then you have to you want to make it a marble type, the bottom. Then you have to buy the marble. So many things. Marble. Okay, so many things you are needed for that. Then only you will be able to construct a house. Here, what is a house? The poet is asking, throwing a question to you. Do you know that what is a house? It is brick and stone. The poet is asking you. So your house is brick and stone. Are you using only the brick and stone? Am I right? What kind of a house yours? What kind of a house yours? What kind of a house? What kind of a house? What kind of a house? Yes, 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 yes. So you know that. So what is a house? Somebody is asking, or I am asking, what is a house? So a house is brick and stone. Yes. So you are saying that my house is made up of brick and stone. Okay. Then something is needed for the roof. For the roof, what is that? Otherwise, what you have to do? Concrete. You have to make the terrace. Some people they are making it this one, wood. Okay. In olden times, wood was the main part of the construction of these houses. Nowadays, people are not. Cement and concrete, they are using it. Concrete one. Okay. So wood is also using. So and wood that is very very hard. You know that the wood is very hard. Can we check here? Here, this one is this bottom is made up of marble. Okay. Some places they are making it with the tiles. Then here maybe this may be concrete and they have painted it. Here they are using only for the doors, the wood, correct? Here also they are using the concrete. And window and doors only they are using this. What is that? The wood. Very small amount. They are not using the full load, and some other glasses are there. But anyway, iron is also they are using, isn't it? Pillars for making the building, we are using this iron. Okay, you know. And wood that is very hard. Some window glass and perhaps a yard. Yes. Some windows are made up of glass windows. You can see these. These windows are made up of glass and with iron. Okay. And perhaps a yard, its eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. Yes. But nowadays, it is eaves and chimneys and tile floor. We are trying to reduce the use of this wood. So that is why we are making most of the things are concrete one. Nowadays, we can get the ready-made things. How much, ma'am? So this one more line only I am taking. So today I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So you have to study, you have to read and I will ask you to recite that 4 lines tomorrow to me. So recitation work is very important. So listen. Some window glass and perhaps a yard. Okay, some windows are made up of glass. Here itself you can see the glasses. So these windows are made up of glass windows, but iron bars are there. Yes. And perhaps a yard. Even on the courtyard. When you want to go from the house to the yard. Visamittam. So there we are making. What do you say it in Tamil? Anybody yard? What do you say, ma'am? Okay, very good. So these ones you have to see. What is a house? First of all, you have to find out what is the difference between a house and a home. Why we are using house and why we are using home. I already told you that home and house, really the same thing. We are staying in our house. Where is your house? But I want to like to stay in my house. But the thing is that home, what is the difference between the home? Just now I told you. Yes. Because charity begins at home. Because my home belongs to so many people. Or you can say that home is made by so many people. A home is made by many people. Means many members of the family. A house is not made up of so many members. There we are using a home. A home is made because the people, those who are living in the house, that one is we are using as home. It is inside, but house is outway like that. That is why. So, my house is a beautiful one. My house is in the city. All these things you can say. The best thing about my home, you can say. The best thing about my home. And there you have to use only home. But my house is on the way to Barbecue or on the way to Pollachi, just like that. My house is on the side of the main road. Or my house is in the heart of the town. All these things you can say. But when you are saying home, it means that is inside the house. My home belongs to all my people. My relatives are all there. My house is guarded by all my relatives. There you cannot use my home is really guarded by all my members. There you have to use home. But my house is in Tarapuram. My mother lives in my house. Okay. So these are the things you have to understand. A home is made up of wood, concrete, so many things. But a home is made up of all my members. Home is made up of, or home is made by members of my family. Just like that you have to see. So that is very important. So you have to find out and you use the dictionary and you find out what is the difference between home and house. That is very, very important. So that is the homework. Only 4 differences you have to write it and bring it to me tomorrow. That is very, very important. Yes.
That's all.